started a foundation through our company called Mondetta Clothing Company, and the 4 principles of the company were born in Kenya and Uganda. So we said, we will put something back into the countries we come from.
We started it specifically to serve the community, disadvantaged community of Kamwokya, which is one of the biggest slum areas that Kampala city has.
And at that time, I came here to Kampala just to check out where we should invest.
I was in my office and I see this man knocking at the door. I shared office with an Asian lady, Nila Druvi, and I think she had been contacted by this gentleman called Kish.
I met Dixon Kamukama through a friend of mine, and he sort of took me around for a tour of the city where we went all different schools. We went to all Kampala, we went to Jante, we got to a couple of the schools, and then finally he showed me this school.
Kamwokya KCC Primary School, and he said this was where his heart was. And that was about 15 years ago.
Next year will be 15 years since we've been working with this school, and we are so happy that things are working out good.
Mondetta Charity Foundation is the parent to KCC Primary School. I'm calling it a parent because it has helped us in very many ways. Kish went ahead and brought some items from Canada. Some of these included dental chairs, because he thought he would have dental missions once in a while to come and clean up the teeth of our children.
The Mondetta Charity Foundation is amazing. They've been a part of KCC Kamwokya since 2004. This is the second dental camp that the school is receiving.
The last time we came here 7 years ago, I saw how many children there were that needed help, and it was such a satisfying experience for us all to come and to help the children. I feel bad personally that it's taken 7 years to come back, but our hope is that we can come back sooner.
I need you and you need me. Left alone, we will never be who we could be. So take my hand and don't forget that we can do anything together. Just one drop of your love, a single ray of sun, just one thing to change the world. It's just you and me, starting with a dream and giving it all we've got. Only takes one drop, only takes one drop, only takes one drop, only takes one drop. I need you and you need me. We can do anything together. Just one drop of your love, a single ray of sun, just one thing to change the world. It's just you and me, starting with a dream and giving it all we've got. Only takes one drop, only takes one drop, only takes one drop, only takes one drop.
This project has been very good for the school because all the children have been screened for dental problems, and they are also getting treatment, those that have been found to have a few problems with their teeth. They are also getting advice on dental care, which is very important. We as KCCA, we do appreciate very much the Mondetta Foundation for the work that they've been doing in Kamwokya Primary School. This is not the first time, and they've done a lot of infrastructure improvements, and they are the ones who have initiated this visit by the Canadian doctors to treat the children.
Really appreciate you spending your time to come and visit us.
You're welcome.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. Really appreciate it. And on this mission, the KCCA has helped us by providing the transportation, a bus to carry people from back and forth from the airport and running around in the town.
The community out there is aware of the gift that has been brought by Mondetta Charity Foundation, yet again, to support the children and improve their hygiene, the toothbrushes you're giving them, the small lessons that you are presenting to them is all a sign that you care about Uganda, you care about KCCA Kamwokya, you care about KCCA, and most of all, you care about this community.
The most remarkable moment from the days that I've been here, I would have to say, was the first day that we arrived. Just seeing the school, seeing it functioning, seeing this incredible amount. There's 2,000 students here, all getting care, all getting a nutritious meal, all in their uniforms, all well behaved. They obviously have an incredible quality of instruction.
Because one day I was here and all of a sudden I see some kids are getting their ball of food, the other kids don't get nothing. So I said, well, what is happening? He says, only the kids whose parents pay the fee get the food at the lunchtime. I said, that is not right. We want to feed all the kids. So the following year, we started a feeding program.
And the feeding program that Kish started was like magic. Because the moment we started feeding our children here at school, word went around, and in no time, our school was full. Every kid was eating something.
So since 2005, we've done a feeding program at the school, ensuring that every kid can get a hot and nutritious meal every day. There's over almost 2,000 students at the school, so you can imagine feeding that many students. It's a huge task. We fed almost 3 million meals to date.
For these children who come on an empty stomach, but the hope is there is something being prepared for them, and that one has contributed to children, one liking being in school and even retention.
And I want to hasten to add that this could be the only meal that some of these children have because of where they come from. So it was like magic, and in no time we had an influx of pupils coming in because of the attraction of the feeding program.
But besides that, we have done so many more things at the school. Like we have increased the capacity of the school by building a block. These 3 stories, 9 classrooms with KCC.
I interacted with a lady called Charlotte Ruiz, who was sick.
The poor lady passed away and she donated $350,000 to our foundation.
Her funds through Mondetta that we have used to construct, to add on another floor on what was constructed by KCC.
That's why it's named as Louis Charret Classroom Wing.
Besides the new classrooms, allow me to thank Mondetta Charity Foundation, blessing the children in this school with smart quality shoes.
shoe project was made possible by some friends and relatives and well-wishers. And one of them is Mike Menzies, who has contributed towards this shoe project. Mike, thank you very much.
We also do a sponsorship program. School fees, they're not a huge cost, but it's a lot for some students who just don't have any money. So we sponsor the child that pays their school fees and allows them to stay in school here so that they don't have to drop out.
I took Stashia's photo and I sent it to Mondetta Charity Foundation in Kampala. After 3 days, I received a report, good news that Stasia had got a sponsor.
At Mondetta Charity Foundation, we are very pleased to have this water project installed last year in 2018. It was funded by Rotary Clubs of Canada, two in Ontario, one in Winnipeg where I come from, and the Mondetta Charity Foundation. Water collected from the roof goes down into the underground tanks. From there it pumped up here, and then it goes right down to the ground level into the tanks where the kids can have access to water there. So we are very pleased to supply these water tanks to Kamwokya Primary School.
When Kish entered the school, in my book, the visitor's book, he put there a comment, a black star in dark clouds. A black star in dark clouds. It didn't make meaning to me. I was like saying, what does this mean? But it is today when I treasure what he got.
I would like to say thank you to Kish and his family for making this such an incredible and rewarding experience for us all. The work that he does here is unbelievable.
There's nothing that can reward us more than when we see children's lives transformed, communities transformed, lives improved, and really making a significant difference in the lives of so many. So I really want to thank you on behalf of KCCA, on behalf of the community at Kamwokya, and on behalf of the people of Uganda for being such a strong and enduring partner to us.
And as our motto is, we think our relationship with Kish, the sky is the limit.